Hey guys, it's me Rio. I'm back with a video, and today, I was supposed to make this video yesterday, but I was too busy and too tired. And today, I'm reviewing the game against Swansea. And we won 2-1, of course, away from home against the side that have been horrible recently. And don't worry about the black lights that's coming out. My light's just a little bit rubbish. But today, we've got to admit, playing against Swansea is a little bit of a hard job sometimes, isn't it? Like, we lost them by 2 times last season, and it was really hard losses that I had to watch, and I think, this is a definite improvement for this season. Yes, we still couldn't beat Watford, we could at least beat Swansea, and this is not to take the mickey, but 6 wins in 7, you get what I'm saying here, yeah? Like 6 and 7, 6-7, but we don't take the mick out of it, but we won 6 and 7, and it's a wonderful record for us Derby fans. It's not we've not had a record for this in like such a long time. It's really surprising, but you got to be happy at the same time. And the fact that we could have finished 6th that match was wonderful. But because Ipswich and Millwall won, they went to the playoffs. We went down to 8th. Yes, we still are 8th, but if we can get the win against Middlesbrough, we can get to I think maybe. Don't take the mick out of me, but 4th, 6th, or 7th. Alright, too far I'm doing much of the 6-7 meme. I'm sorry, but 6 wins and 7 is actually wonderful. I've not intended any trying to be funny doing this meme, but if I am, just straight up tell me. But there is a reason I'm doing it. Yeah, to be fair, I think the first goal from Joe Ward was absolutely wonderful work from the fullbacks, from Clark getting it to Adams, straight passing it to Elder, and that heavy touch was kind of nervous for someone like me who was watching the game at home, because I didn't go to the away match at Wales, because to be fair, I'm not going to a match that's like 4 hours away, but yeah, but you got to admit, like, beating someone in a different country, and the fact that they're surprised playing in England is crazy. I'm not taking the mick out of them. Of course, Ward's first goal was absolutely wonderful. It's a great header. I think the keeper tried kicking it out, but it went up instead of that way, and it went in. Then the second goal, Salverson is a good striker. That curling goal is absolutely wonderful, I'll admit that. He's been good recently, but he's not exactly the player I'd rate yet. And the key word is yet. He's only scored 2 goals this season. He's not comparing him to Morris. He's not got anything on him. But let's say he carries on, because Morris is confirmed to be out till Feb, and I think some of the other players are as well, till January and February, such as Lewis Travis. I don't know if this is true yet, but Owen Beck going back to Liverpool, which is really sad, because I really did want to see him play, but sad times, innit? And you got to admit that those players who are injured have to come back at least one point, and they will come back. But it's absolutely crazy, what we see from injuries, because our season has been riddled with injuries, especially that with Salverson. He didn't start the season because he had a knee injury, and he came back. He's actually doing all right, to be fair, but it's not enough to rate him as one of the best strikers we've had. Like, we've got Carlton Morris, who scored 10 in one season. Salverson scored 3 goals in 2 seasons, yeah? And you're telling me that he's one of the best strikers. He is a good striker. I'm not saying he's not, but he's not exactly the best striker. Yeah? But to be fair, good game. And I think the nervous part of that game was the conceding the 2-1 for Galbraith in the near the 90th minute. Absolutely shocking, that defence. Again, you're telling me you're putting on Nyambe, yeah? And he stood there. He's not planning to make attempt to block it, and it's gone in. Like, if you're a right back, yes, even though you're not exactly supposed to be a centre back, at least defend. But to be fair, I can't really say anything to Nyambe, because he didn't even play for the full 90. So he got subbed on at one point. But yeah, the first game without Morris, it's really hard to see, innit? Because you may think that we will not get as much goals, but we did get the goals. And even if he's not a striker, we can get it from right back from Joe Ward, who was surprisingly subbed off. But to be fair, I think for once Ben Brereton finally had a good game. We all Derby fans think of him as a clown, which he is, to be fair. But he's had that raw pace. He had the raw pace against Swansea. He had the great chances. He should have scored at least a few of them, but he tried them, alright? It's you don't always get the best you want. You always have to try and practice to get the way you want it, but it's what you have to get in it. And I think, to be fair on him, he's had a really hard time at Derby. 1 goal in that, every game he's played, and yeah, to be fair, I think it's just like he's not really had the best time at Derby. And to be fair, even though Ajax had a good start with 2 goals, like Salverson, he did absolutely rubbish that game. Yeah? And I think, look, to be expected from like a physical player like him, to have a chance on him, the keeper's here, shot straight at the keeper, it goes out that way. Yeah? You got the top corner you can go for the near post. Pass it, sliding back, that's what you could have done. No, trying to shot straight at the keeper. Look, you got to admit you can't be giving away those chances. Like, you can't be taking away the chances you get, because they're good chances for a team like Derby who started the season horribly. But why, like, it's why we keep messing up these chances. Like, if you say we keep missing up these chances, we will lose games like we did last season. But I'm not saying anything now. I mean, we're 8th. We're one of the best form teams in England. 6 wins and 7. Again, not to try and take the mick, but it's wonderful for a team like us. And I think overall that Derby is on fire, and the EFL is terrified. And I'll say it again: Derby is on fire. EFL is terrified. Yeah, stick that in there. We make playoffs. Yeah, and we'll absolutely do the playoff final. I mean, we did lose to QPR in the playoff final thanks to some guy called Bobby Zamora. We got battered by Villa in the playoff final. But if we make it this year, mark my words, we are making it to that Prem. And of course, I wasn't appreciated for finishing 14th, but I do not care anymore now about my prediction. 11th to 6th would be my new prediction for now. I'm still considering 14th. Don't get me wrong, but 11th is one of the best places we can finish this season. Thanks for watching this video. It's greatly appreciate that you'd watch it. Make sure you like, subscribe for new videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Safe.